Hello friends, we are on our way to Anime Impulse, and this time I'm doing a little road trip down there. So, oh, my gas just finished pumping. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are back. We are doing Anime Impulse. This time it's going to be an OC. I know that there's a few different Anime Impulses. I believe they just did Phoenix for the first time this year, Seattle, there's one in the Bay Area, San Diego. I don't know if there's another one, but I'm doing the OC one, so it's gonna be like a 6-hour little road trip. Normally, I'm the type of girl to like take a flight everywhere, but this time I had some things to do down there where I needed a car. It's only a 6-hour road trip, so that is what we're doing. And this is not my first Anime Impulse. I've done Anime Impulse a couple times now, one in OC, one in San Diego. The one in San Diego was very, very bad. The one in OC was just very okay. This is one of the smaller conventions I'm gonna be doing this year. I know it's gonna profit, but it's not gonna profit by very much. So yeah, just keep that in mind at the very top of your mind. In terms of inventory, I only brought like half the usual amount because it's only a 2-day convention. It's a 2-day con and it's not very poppin'. So I'm thinking half of my usual for like a 4-day is exactly how much I need. In terms of road trip snacks, we are shopping small. I stopped by a Vietnamese, I don't know, it's not a market. It's not a convenience store either. It's like a little snack shop where they just sell a bunch of Vietnamese snacks. So one of my snacks, I got myself a bao, which I'm gonna eat like right now. And then for my lunch break later, got myself little spring roll, summer roll situation. I don't know what you call it in English, but it's goi kung. And if you make fun of my freaking accent speaking of Vietnamese, if you're like really great at speaking Vietnamese, don't do that. It makes me sad, and my parents don't speak to me in Vietnamese, so it's a freaking miracle that I speak anything at all. Anywho, I'm in Gilroy right now. It's currently 7:51 a.m. and I'm probably gonna stop in about 4 hours, so I'll see you guys then. Bye! Alright, I'm loading at the convention center. We're literally at a loading dock, and then you sign in over here, and then you walk in over there. So this is what the alley is looking like. There's huge hallways. The tables are really far apart. There's also a lot of room within the table. Like if you can look here, these are like 10 by 10 spots, which is kind of rare. And I have a corner table. I didn't know I had a corner table yet again, constantly not knowing what I'm doing. And then over there is how you get to the vendor hall. So attendees will cross through there and they'll cross through over there most likely because that is the entrance. Like this way is the back where the dock is, and everyone's likely gonna be coming through this way, vendor hall, and then through this way. So I'm kind of in an interesting spot. I'm not too far away because like that's really far away, but this will be interesting. I'm excited to see what's gonna go on here. Also, because I decided to do the loading dock, I only have 30 minutes to unload everything. So I think I'm only gonna build my backdrop, and then tomorrow I'll build the rest of it. So if I seem like a little out of breath because I like sprinted here and I'm trying to get this done really fast. So that's what we're gonna do right now. But no more talking. No more talking. And this is all the time we had. I didn't get to set up any of my wooden displays or anything, so that kind of sucks. But having this structure already up is going to be a ton of help for tomorrow. And as I said before, this convention is only 2 days long. So tomorrow, right off the bat, is going to be Saturday, so it's going to be the biggest day. And then it's Sunday, and then we go home. Like, there is no extra day on Monday, even though it's a holiday. So maybe that's going to help Sunday sales a little bit. Just a theory, no expectations on that really, because again, I've done this convention before and I know it's nothing really crazy. It's just gonna be nice to just like pick up some money and then pay the bills with it, you know?
Since it's only 2:30 right now, I have the rest of my day to go do whatever the fuck I want. And one of the greatest things about being in Anaheim is that you're in the OC, and the OC has the best Vietnamese food ever. I mean, not the best ever, I'm sure Vietnam has better food, but it's really fucking good Vietnamese food. And for California. Hello! Hi, I'm vlogging.
Oh, hi vlog.
Hi vlog, this is my
vlog.
friend Justin. Justin works for Senpai Squad and he's also like pickleball fiend. Oh no! I got parked in. How's this supposed to work? Look at this. Someone double parked me. That's me right there. Huh, my fellow Camry. How could you do this to me?
Oh, I am looking so busted at the beginning of this vlog, but I'm back. It's 9 o'clock now. I was at the pickleball courts at like 4:30, so I've been gone for quite some time. And this is my room. And yeah, I've got 2 beds. So this is like my dirty bed where I will sit on top of it and eat my desserts and like lay out all my clothes on this bed, and then on this bed is where it will remain untouched until my body is cleansed in the shower. But yeah, I had so much fun playing pickleball. I went to this court that I already knew of because I've gone to a tournament in Newport before, and these were the courts I practiced at, and I knew the players there were pretty decent, and it remains to be very good. After that, I went to go get some pasta at this place called Cucina Enoteca, and then I went to pick up this dessert. Look at it. From Chewy and Mellow, and this is probably closer to Irvine, I believe. But yeah, having a car is just so much nicer than I remember. Usually when I go to cons, I'm flying and I'm carless, so it sucks and I'm trapped and I have to walk everywhere. But now that I have a car, I can go around and get food that I want and dessert that I want. That's what I'm gonna do right now is eat my dessert and then go to sleep because I'm very, very tired. And we have some setting up left to do for tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna have to get there a little bit earlier than usual. But that being said, it doesn't start until 11, so really, I have quite a bit of time to set up. But who cares? I want to go to sleep early and I want to eat my dessert.
Good morning, friends. It is day 1 of 2 of Anime Impulse, and I'm here in Bolsa right now. It's like just like a tiny little Vietnam in the OC, and I am on my way getting some specialty coffee. There's this place called Dat Vien that everyone and their mom tells you to go to when you're in the OC, and I've been before. It's good, but it does like mess up my stomach because 1, I don't drink coffee, and it's a specialty coffee place, and 2, they put like durian ice cream in their coffee, and it's delicious, but I'm also lactose intolerant, so it's like double no-no, and I'm still gonna do it anyway because it's delicious. I feel like 99% of the bad things that happen to me at cons is literally my fault. There is like 1% of like weird freak accidents that happen to me, but most of it is because of me. Like this what's about to happen to me right now is because of me. I just got my coffees. I ended up with 3 drinks somehow. That wasn't the original plan. So I was gonna get a coffee, but then I was scared I wasn't gonna like it. So then I also got a tea, which I know I'm gonna like because it's a lychee tea. And then the lady just gave me like an extra water because I don't know, they had like an extra water. So I have 3 drinks here with me. And I'm gonna show you the coffee drink I got because I got a topping, and I don't know, it's a topping I've never tried before. And also they don't have the durian one anymore, which is the one I was gonna get. So I'm a little bit sad. Also, what's fun is my brother is here right now, and he was also just there like 5 minutes ago. But no, he did not stay to say hi to me. What a little jerk. But here's my lychee tea. It has like little lychees in the bottom. And this is my Dat Vien coffee, and it has some foam at the top, and I also put a caramel flan in there, and it's 30% sweet. I don't know if the 30% sweet is gonna offset the whole freaking caramel flan that's in here, but we're hoping. We can only hope. Anyways, my next stop is gonna be a banh mi restaurant. It's like a bakery and restaurant and sells a bunch of snacks. And I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of yummy little treats there for my lunch. Because today the show is 11 to 7 and that's like prime eating time. It's fucking amateur hour over here because I forgot it's cash only. Luckily, they have a bakery and restaurant right across the street that's like literally the same thing, and I think they take credit card. Alright, I got my goods and I'm on my way back to the con. And it's so funny because, I mean, like, rightfully, they assume that, like, I don't speak Vietnamese. I do. Obviously, you guys have heard my accent's, like, not that great. But then, like, when you go to these places, then they attempt to speak to you in English. And it's like, I can't understand you when you're speaking English. And now we're just, like, not understanding each other. So it's really just let me try to speak Vietnamese, please. It'll help us both. Also, I'm at a red light. I'm so sorry. This is really bad. But this is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. It's so good. Who knew a flan would be so delicious in coffee?
Thinking about you, about us, we got something special. Oh, it just feels right, you know. Ayo, ayo, 정해져 있던 것 같이 너와 나의 special. 설명할 수 없어 이 느낌. 나 하나 둘씩 오감 채워가는 우리들 사이. 내게 이미 찾아 우리가 되어가. So you resist hey, 너의 눈빛이 말해. Come closer. A little bit 다가와. A little bit 다가가. Oh yeah. Thinking about you, about us. We got some.
All right, and this is my table. The con is officially open and people are starting to trickle in a little bit, but because these halls are so big, it's never gonna really look that crowded. Also, I always forget something, but I completely forgot the containers for these stickers, so I just have them out on my table like this. But hopefully it doesn't look like too awful. Also, as you notice, I have a corner booth with 0 corner setup. This is now, I think I'm 0 for 3 when I've gotten a corner booth and just like was not prepared for it. One day I'm gonna be ready. 25 minutes in, I just made my first sale, so not too bad.
You're the one I've been looking for. Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't like this in the first 2 hours last year at Anime Impulse, but so far it's been a lot better than last year. I think they had like issues with letting people in last year and getting the badge situation all settled. But this year, it's pretty decent. Like the crowd isn't so huge, but there's like really consistent sales, which I'm pretty impressed by. So far, so good. I've been like super busy, non-stop customers with a line for like an hour and a half now, and that's like kind of blowing my mind because I did not expect this from this con at all. Like I'm running really low on prints already. It's literally just the first day, like 1 of 2. Like how could I be unprepared? Hello friends, we are halfway through the con and I severely underprepared, so I already sold out of 1 print. I'm about to sell out of another, and everything else is also looking kind of sparse, and it's only halfway through the first day, which means that tomorrow we'll likely have to go the whole day without any prints. But in this situation, I like to do free shipping for everyone who still wants the prints, and I usually ship them right when I get home, and I'm also including like a free little gift along with it for the inconvenience of it. But yeah, I feel like I potentially could have made a lot more money had I like over prepared, but because last year was so horrible, I thought I was making the right decision. But whatever, it's hindsight bias. You never know when it comes to a con. Hi friends, I finally remembered to get my mic out, but it is now 2 hours left in the day. Sales have started to slow down, but they're still pretty good, and I'm getting close to selling out of like a lot of my larger prints, and that's not great, but it's also a great thing. It's like, it's weird. It's like, it means I didn't prepare well, but it also means I'm selling a lot, so it's something to be happy about, I guess. This con has been a little interesting though, because this is the first time I have ever like explained buy two get one free as much as I have. Like I feel like I usually maybe have to explain it to like one person, but like a lot of people at this con so far have been saying like giving me two of something, like two prints, and then they'll be like, oh, like I'll say like it's buy two get one free, and so that means it's 3 prints for $20, and they'll tell me like no, that's 2 prints for $10. But I'm like, isn't that buy one get one free? Like that's not buy two get one free. Like, you have to buy two and then you get one more for free. Like a couple of people, they like handed me 2 prints. I'm like, oh, you get one more for free, and they were like, oh, okay. And then when I ring them up, they were like, oh, you like scammed me out of $10. No, like it's buy two, and then you get one free. Like I don't know why I've had to explain that so much, but it's been a strange phenomenon. This is all I have left of the prints. It's basically nothing. All right, it is the end of day 1. I'm literally sold out of 3 different print designs. I am running very, very low on a few other prints as well as mini prints. I sold out of 2 mini print designs. What else? Sticker sheets I'm actually doing pretty okay on in terms of inventory. But then again, I brought half the amount that I would usually sell for a 4-day con to this event in terms of the big prints. The mini prints were actually surprising because I brought less than I usually do, but not half. For my more popular mini print designs, I would bring about 50 to a 3 or 4-day con. But I brought 40 to this one and I sold out of 2 designs, so it was a really good day. And unfortunately, I feel like my numbers are going to be kind of weird for this con because I didn't bring enough inventory. So even if tomorrow is really good, the numbers might show it to be just like okay to upper okay con, which is annoying, but it's my own fault. I did this to myself. And what's like really annoying is that I freaking drove here. I could have brought as much inventory as I wanted, but because I'm like so accustomed to bringing inventory to fly on a plane, like I've gotten so accustomed to like estimating and being like really efficient with my packing. Like, I don't know, I just like got addicted to being as efficient at packing as possible, and I didn't think about the fact that I'm driving my car. It doesn't matter how much inventory I bring because no one's gonna tell me no in terms of how much I bring. It's whatever. I had an amazing day today. Everyone was so nice. I met so many amazing like other fellow artists and vendors who watch my freaking channel, which is like, it's mind-blowing every time, but they were really so nice. I literally had like a powwow with some of them at the end. It was just literally so nice and so heartwarming. So I had a great time on our first day, Saturday, and tomorrow it's probably gonna be slower, but I'm happy. This con way outperformed last year, and like last year was a really low bar as it was, but this was a really good Saturday. Good morning, my loves. It is day 2 of 2 of Anime Impulse. It's currently 7 in the morning and I am out here playing pickleball. My YouTube manager and also his friends are like really big into pickleball. So we decided why not catch some games before the con, since the con doesn't start till 11. And I'm waking up at like 6:30 every day at this moment. But yeah, I'm at the Anaheim Tennis Center and it's really fucking expensive here. It's like gonna be $20 for 2 hours. I think that's kind of crazy. Like, you can go to the hub and you can get $20 for a full day. So I'm a little shocked by the price, but maybe I'm tripping, you know, maybe I'm the problem. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of 2. I think I said that earlier when I was playing pickleball, but it is officially open. And as per usual, there's usually like no one here until like the first 30 minutes, maybe like 11:30. That's when people start really trickling in. And also I apologize for the audio in this video. I just realized for the past few videos, the audio has been really bad because I dropped my camera and I think it affected the audio. So I will be sure to use the mic more often, or I'll try my best. I'm definitely gonna forget, but I'll try my best. But yeah, we are not in great condition in terms of inventory. And for a 2-day con, that's pretty pathetic. Like, I feel stupid. I feel dumb, but it's okay. It's a mistake I'll learn for next time. If I'm driving, might as well just bring as much as I can in preparations for really good things to happen. And if really bad things, and if it doesn't, then it's totally fine. It's like, set the expectation low or be reasonable about it, but then always over prepare if you can. That is something you'd think that I would learn in like the first couple times I do a con, but nope, here I am still learning the basics of doing a convention. Yesterday I thought that I was doing good on sticker sheets, but I was setting them up this morning and I have like maybe 5 to 10 of each design left, and that's not so great. But it also means that if I sell out of everything, then I gotta go home early. Also, I did all my shopping this morning. So I got this from Pickle Mimi. It's just like a little travel notebook, and I think it's so cute. Just like jot down my thoughts or whatnot. And the front of it is like all Taiwanese like food. So I think that's super duper cute. And then I passed by a stand this morning and I picked up this thing. Like, I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's an octopus, but it's got like these like cute little ears. And to my knowledge, octopi don't have these. But I just thought it was so freaking cute and it's so soft. So I had to pick it up and it looked great in the office. So yeah, very happy about my 2 little purchases. Okay, it's like 40 minutes in, I've made 1 sale, but look how cute. Someone who stopped by and said that they love watching my videos gave me this. It was so sweet. They stopped by yesterday and picked, I think they just came by and then I gave them a sticker sheet or something. But it's so nice. This is in itself sweet, but they also gave me a little note, which I will treasure and read. And I have a specific wall in my room for like all the notes I received from you guys. Like I got this other one from someone earlier, and it's just so unreal. It's unreal. Like, I know I'm filming, I know I put it on the internet, but it's still just like, it doesn't hit you that like actual people are watching it until like someone and it comes up in real life and says so. So yeah. Oh, this is so sweet. Thank you so much. This is going up in my office. Look how cute this is. And I got it from Noelle by You. So cute. So we are about halfway through the con right now. This is what it's looking like. And so far it's definitely slower than yesterday, but like nothing too crazy. Just kind of chilling. I've just been sitting here snacking because my friends keep bringing me snacks and it's really, really nice of them. But yeah, I'm just having a good time. Everyone I meet is so freaking nice and we're still making some money. So this is gonna be pretty good for a 2-day con. Pretty happy with it. There's only an hour left in the con, but I'm tempted to go home because look how many empty spots we got going. I even reshuffled this to make it look less empty. Like, this is a situation. So it is pretty trickly at this point. We only have an hour left in the con. And as I showed you guys, we're pretty low on stuff, but there is still stuff on the table and there's like enough to still like make some sales. But I think because I have so many sold out signs on my prints, is making it so that when people just see that, they're not looking at the stuff like on the actual table. They're just paying attention to the stuff that's sold out like on the display. And so I've just been getting a lot of like QR codes, business cards, and then people walking away. So honestly, I might just start like cleaning up because like, I don't even know if it's worth it for us to sit here and just moderate people who want to get the QR code. I mean, exposure is exposure, but it's not really too much. And at this point, I just clean up, go home, and get food and not be so tired. But it is bad form to leave early, so I might just do some cleaning in the back and just prepare myself for a very, very fast takedown. That's all. All right, and that's a wrap, folks. We're just gonna go grab dinner, and then we're gonna drive home tomorrow and talk about the con.
Thinking about you, about us, we got something special. Oh, it just feels right, you know. 정해져 있던 것 같이 너와 나
we are back home. Not really, we're like an hour away. I stopped by my parents' place. That's why we're in this room. And it's also like 97 degrees outside and I'm in sweats because I didn't know it'd be that hot. So that's why I'm so red and shiny and oily. I'm like almost so shiny, I'm reflective at this point. So if I'm blinding you, that's my bad, I'm so sorry. Anyway, Anime Impulse, what a con. What an unexpected result from this weekend, honestly. So just as a quick recap, at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I went last year and I've been to other Anime Impulses in the past and they have never really been very impressive. In fact, they've been generally really bad. I feel like from talking to a lot of other artists, we all believe that it's actually quite bad of a con. And they're very like up and down, very unreliable. So it's only usually really worth it if you are a local or if you're in California and you're traveling along California. That's the only time Anime Impulses were really worth it. I think last year I profited like $2,000, which in my business is not a great thing. Usually we're looking for a bigger margin than that if I'm gonna be traveling for like 4 days. Usually if I'm going myself and that's the profit margin, then I'm probably not gonna go because there are other things I can be doing with my time that are more efficient and that I'd rather be doing, honestly. But then again, that's just in my business, so please don't be weird about the numbers because I'm gonna share with you guys all my expenses and my profit margins. So yeah, don't be weird about it. If my numbers look different than your numbers or they mean different things to you, then just, you know, keep that to yourself. That has nothing to do with me and my numbers have nothing to do with you. That being said, this year we profited quite a bit, way more than I could have ever anticipated. In terms of expenses, my hotel was $400. Gas in total, I believe, was like $100, $120. And the table itself was like $420, which is actually very, very expensive for a table, especially a 2-day table. So I actually don't really love that. I feel like a lot of 4-day tables are about $400. So for something that's like 2 days, that's kind of an outrageous price. And that's kind of like an issue I have with cons just in general right now because it's getting more popular to do Artist Alley. All the cons are like monopolizing and they're all like incrementally going up in price. Like they're all setting a new standard for like what the standard table costs. So yeah, capitalism doesn't really work. The more cons you introduce, it doesn't mean like the table is getting any cheaper. Actually, they're just all colluding to make the tables more expensive. Kind of similar to what the airlines are doing. Anyway, that's a different topic. In terms of profit, we profited $7,000 this weekend, which is literally insane for 2 days. And that was with me running out of inventory on like the first day. So who knows how much money I could have made if I actually had all my inventory there. And it's like literally mind-blowing that you can make that much money in 2 days. Of course, that's not accounting for like tax and sales tax and also the actual cost of the materials I'm selling. Sales tax is 10% and generally I put about 30% aside for regular taxes. So account that into the $7,000. That's how much money I made. So that being said, even though I made so much more money this year compared to last year, and objectively this was a very good con for me, I do not recommend going to this con unless you are local. This year, having so much bigger of a spike than last year, and then having gone to a few other impulses in the past, and then also knowing that a lot of people didn't do well at the Seattle and Phoenix locations, makes me feel like Anime Impulses are very up and down and they're very erratic. Also, the tables are very expensive. So I just cannot recommend flying in because you never know when they're gonna have a really bad year. They just don't have enough of a track record for me right now where I could say like fly in from New York or wherever you are at. I would say still go if you're local, see what it's like for a few years, and then start traveling for Anime Impulse. I'm really eager to see what next year is going to be like. Maybe it's going to be really bad again, maybe it's going to be really good, or maybe it's going to be even. But the fact that it's a 2-day con also makes me nervous for people who are traveling. So yeah, the $400 table, which is probably going to be even more expensive next year, just being 2 days in order to make back all your expenses, it's still too risky for me. I don't love it. So you can still do whatever you want. It's just what I would recommend if I were talking to me. But yeah, what a great time. Aside from all the money stuff, like the vibes of the con were unmatched, dude. Like everyone was so freaking nice. I didn't have any weird experiences. I met so many of you guys, which was so like, it's always my favorite part ever since I started doing these videos. So yeah, in conclusion, really great Anime Impulse Orange County for me. I would not recommend if you are traveling from far away, but if you're within California, you should give it a try. And yeah, always pack more inventory than you think you need if you're driving. I don't know why I didn't think of that for this year, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!